What if I told you that Christians do not believe Jesus is the physical, biological Son of God? This show is about retrieving those missing pieces, truth that have been lost, misunderstood, or never explained. I grew up Muslim, but in my journey to know who God truly is, I discovered there were missing pieces, and those pieces changed my life. Welcome to the Missing Pieces Show. I'm your host, Asma. Today, we're tackling a big question. Do Christians believe Jesus is the Son of God? When I was a Muslim, I say, yes, you believe Son of God. Yes, of course. And that's a blasphemy. Because from Islamic perspective, to say Allah has a son means a biological son, and the Quran condemns this strongly. You got 2:116. Allah is exalted above taking a son. In Surah Al-Mu'min 23:91, it says Allah never took a son. And in Surah Maryam, the language is even stronger. That saying God has a son is blasphemy. That makes the heavens want to rupture. So clearly the Quran is addressing the idea that Christians believe God has a biological son. And if that were true, it would be a shirk. It would be a blasphemy. But there is the missing piece. No Christian in history has ever believed that Jesus is the biological Son of God. When Christians call Jesus the Son of God, they don't mean physical or biological sonship. They mean something deeper. A title that reflects his unique relationship with God and his divine nature. Think about it. When you say someone is the son of Egypt, for example, it doesn't mean they were biologically born from a guy named Egypt, right? That's a country. This is just an expression of an identity, closeness. In the same way, the Bible uses Son of God to describe who Jesus is, not in a physical sense, but in his relationship to God. I remember when I first told my family I'd become a follower of Christ, their reaction was immediately, Astaghfirullah. You believe God has a son? And I said, no, I still believe in one God. And so they were puzzled with that. How do you still believe that? But then you believe his Son of God? It's confusing. I know. If you just take only Islamic resources, it's going to be confusing. The creator of heaven and earth is one. But I also believe what the Bible says, that Jesus is the Son of God in a way that is not physical. Muslims are rejecting something Christians never believed in the first place. So here's the real issue here. If the Quran keeps saying Christians believe in a biological Son of God, when in reality they don't, not now, not ever, then we have to ask, is the Quran a reliable source to tell us what Christians believe? Listen, that's a scary question. I get it. I know it's not easy. I've been there. To even think there might be an error. I know the fear. But if we're honest, this is your internal life right now that we are talking about. This is a serious contradiction. The Quran is arguing against a belief that doesn't exist. And all my life, I had believed that Christians believe that Jesus is physical son, when in reality, the Bible doesn't say that. So what are you going to do? You going to ignore it? Are we going to get defensive? Because I used to get defensive a lot. I don't blame you, because we were wired that way. You can let it be also a beginning of a deeper search. Listen, the more you are curious about God and want to know more about Him, He loves it. The relationship gets deeper and deeper. He loves that you love Him and you care about Him, that you want to know Him more. You want to know those missing pieces. That's why I invite you. Don't just listen to me and don't just repeat what you've been told. You need to go back and read the Bible. See for yourself. Discover firsthand what it says about Jesus and what it truly means when Christians call Him the Son of God. And here's the good news. God is not against you. He loves you. He desires a relationship with you. He doesn't want you to live in fear or confusion. That's not from Him. The spirit of fear is not from God. He wants you to know Him fully, personally, truly. Not just at the surface, not just doing as a checklist. Well, I'm just going to do my prayers at 5, then I feel good. Not because I connected with God, it's because I fulfilled my duty. That's not the deep relationship He wants from you. When you raise your hand and say, God, show me, do it because you really love Him and care. And He is faithful, and He will whisper. And you will discover the relationship He has always wanted with you. This is the Missing Piece Show. I am Esma. Thank you for listening. God bless you.